Hey, welcome. I'm your man, Kadon Sterling. Now, a lot of y'all already know me from Cars, Golf, and Cigars. And I appreciate everybody that subscribed to that channel. This is a new channel, and this channel is called Mogul Talk One-on-One with Kadon Sterling. That's me. So therefore, I wanted to start this channel because for a long time, let me give y'all a very brief bio. Years ago at the Matrix Studios, big shout out to my boy at the Matrix Studios, you know what I'm saying, I started a show. I got the opportunity to start a radio show, and the radio show was called Mogul Radio. And basically I was able to combine hip-hop and all the songs that I like with finances, because I really wanted to talk about finances, stocks, ETFs, investments, investment properties, real estate. I wanted to show people and make people comfortable with financial conversation. I wanted to make people comfortable with knowing and acknowledging money on a different term than just spending. I wanted people to understand there's a difference between spending money and investing money. And every day you go outside your house, you're either going to spend some money or invest some money. It's either one of the two things. Spending money means that money's not coming back. That means it's gone in the wind. You spend it. Okay? Investments should normally come back. Not guaranteeing that they will, but they should normally come back. That's why it's called an investment. So I did that for 3 years or more. I think I did it for almost 4 years. And it was very, very popular. And I had a lot of people that listened to the show. Now, mind you, this is before podcasts. Okay? This is before everybody had a microphone. Okay? So this was a long time ago when we was actually doing it on the internet. It was called internet radio. And like I said, once again, big shout out to the Matrix Studios and everybody there that created that platform and allowed a lot of people to be able to have a voice, to be able to have a platform. Before Instagram was popular, before all these things was popular, the Matrix Studios was the one to really do it first. They was the first ones to really put microphones and cameras together and create a radio show on the internet out of the Bronx. So big shout out to everybody there. So now, years later, speeding it up, I wanted to have another platform. I love doing Cars, Golf, and Cigars. I love the fact that y'all support the channel. But I wanted to create another platform just to talk about finances, to talk about business. And that's where I came up with Mogul Talk One-on-One. All right? As well as you can go to my Etsy store, Mogul Mindset, Etsy, search bar, Mogul Mindset, one word together, and you'll be able to get the merchandise that says Mogul Talk One-on-One. Because at the end of the day, the only real talk is Mogul Talk. And what is Mogul Talk? Mogul Talk is constant conversation about business, ownership, and profits. That's what we want to talk about. So, for this channel, I'm going to take topics and we'll discuss it. And I would appreciate everybody leaving how they feel in the comment section. There are going to be times when this channel is going to grow and it's going to get a lot bigger, and I'll be doing interviews with people to get their opinions on it. But right now, I'm going to give you my thoughts and my opinions on certain things. The very, very, very first thing right now that I want to discuss with everybody for the very first show, because this is just an introduction to what the platform is going to be about, is building yourself. Building yourself. Very important. Let's get this cigar going. Ain't nothing changed. Cars, Golf, and Cigars. Now, back in the day, people used to go to Build-A-Bear, and they would take so much time out, because I know I did it with my daughter. People would take so much time out to go to Build-A-Bear to concentrate on building this bear. from what the bed was going to look like. Well, they had a normal template, but what the bed was going to wear, how the bed was going to be presented to the public. Once you got finished, then you went and you paid for that bed that you just built, and now you had your own personal Build-A-Bear. You know why? Because that bed wasn't going to be like nobody else's bed that left the store. You got to think of yourself the same way. You got to build yourself. You're not like anybody else. Nobody's like you. And it's supposed to be that way. Now, you're going to be in situations and around people and atmospheres where y'all may think alike, but y'all still not the same people. And that's the atmospheres you want to be in. Around people that think like you. Even if they're not in the same industry with you, but they have the same ambition as you. We don't take enough time to build ourselves. And I mean that. So, take some time. Do a self-evaluation. Put yourself on paper. Sit down in a room. Sometimes you got to ignore the outside world. And it's okay to build and rebuild yourself. Build and rebuild yourself. It's okay to start over. It's not okay to quit. It's okay to start over. Take some time. Sit in a room. Talk to yourself. Have an honest conversation about who you are. A very honest conversation about who you are and what you do. And put yourself on paper, ambitious wise, factual wise, and financially wise. Be as honest with yourself as possible. You can't lie to you. If you broke, say I'm broke. It's okay. If you're good, recognize the fact that you're good, but you could be better. Because you can't go no further down than broke, can you? So rebuild yourself. Find out, why are you in this financial position? Why do you owe this much money and you only have this much money coming in? Why? Find out why. Because once you find out the why, then you can realize what you have to do action-wise to correct that. That's what I'm talking about when I'm talking about building yourself. And by building yourself, man, you got, like I said before, you gotta ignore some things. You gotta ignore some people. You gotta ignore some situations. You got to sometimes separate to elevate. You have to separate to elevate at times. And some people don't like that because they don't want you to separate. They don't want you to not, they don't want it. But sometimes you have to, because it's the only way you're going to be able to create the best you. Then you can get back to the rest of the world and be like, I'm back. What's happening? What we doing? And that goes for anything. That goes for your physical health. That goes for your mental health, your emotional status. That goes for everything. Sometimes you have to let the world be on pause and can't be involved with everything that's going on. Just so you can say, I'm rebuilding myself. I'm getting my stuff together. Because it's important. Now, once you go through the whole process of rebuilding, don't just jump out there in the world and be like, oh yeah, I'm a better me now. No. Grind silently. Make your moves strategically. Become financially solid. I'm not saying you got to become rich. I'm saying become financially solid, which basically means make sure you have more money coming in than you have going out. If you have bills, which we all do, make sure these bills are caught up. You are current. You don't want to be behind 30 days on anything when you're trying to build yourself. Because once you put your Social Security out there, once they check your FICO score, the bottom line is, that's who they know. They don't know you personally. They just know what that FICO score is. And if that FICO score says that you're not responsible, then why should they deal with you? If you're looking for them to actually be partners with you financially in any way, shape, or form. It's the truth. I don't care who you doing business with. If it's your mama, you got to sit there with your mama and say, you ain't right. I don't know about that 15 grand you need. You ain't right. Ain't no guarantee I'm gonna get that back. So rebuild yourself because you want to become the best you can be. And I can only tell you these things, and I'm not telling you that I'm this mega mogul, okay? I'm not telling you I'm mega wealthy. I'm telling you that I have enough experience in failing to know which direction I need to go to finally win. I've lost way more than I've gained over life. Well, I can't really say that now because now I've been blessed and I've gained a lot. And I'm very blessed. But I'm not telling you I'm where I want to be. I'm telling you I know the direction I need to go to get there. And when I get there, I got a further direction to go to more than that. I'm telling you, I know exactly what it is not to have. I do. I know exactly what it is. And I say that not to shame myself or shame anybody, but just saying that I understand what it is to be at my bottom. Everybody's bottom is different. So I had to rebuild. And then I had to rebuild again. Then I had to rebuild again. Then I had to rebuild again. And that's okay, because what it does, it gives you life experience. So on Mogul Talk 101, we're going to be on this platform strictly to encourage, enhance, and give knowledge to those who actually need it. And if inspiration comes from that, then so be it. But on this very introduction, I just wanted to let you know what the channel is going to be about. And I just want to start off with telling y'all it's going to be exciting. It's going to be so damn exciting. And I'm getting goosebumps thinking about doing this channel, man. I've been doing cars, golf, and cigars for 4 years. I want to always do cars, golf, and cigars. But Mogul Talk 101, I'm looking forward to making this something special as well. Word of mouth is how you build a brand, people. Don't be scared to rebuild yourself. Just understand my personal advice is when you're rebuilding, re-educate, re-motivate. And sometimes you have to separate to elevate. You have to. And don't ever let fear stand in the way of doing any of those things. Don't let fear, don't let shame, don't let nobody talk on your name and make you feel no kind of way. Because at the end of the day, nobody's responsible for you but you. That's truly it. All right? You have to become your own parachute. You have to become your own landing, your own soft landing. It's on you. And when you realize that, that's the first step you need to start becoming a mogul in whatever industry that you want to be in. I thank y'all for watching this first episode. Tell everybody about it. Share it with everybody you know. My name is Kadon Sterling. Welcome to Mogul Talk 101.